Good morning, students. So today we will start with our new module, leadership. So like the same in the class, in the organization also, there should be some leader and others need to follow them. So in this, who is a leader and what is a leadership? What are the types of leadership and what is the quality with which a leader is to be maintained? And also, there are some theories with regard to this like that. So we will look into that in detail, the leadership. So the fourth module, that is the leadership. So who is a leader? See, his silence activates the people, his words inspire their performance, his actions make them alert, his look makes them thoughtful, his smile accelerates their self-confidence, and his presence boosts their morale. He is none other than a leader. So this is the main quote for the organizational point of view. So his silence activates the people. If the leader is silent, it can activate the people. It is if his words inspire their performance also, his actions make them alert for work, his look makes them thoughtful, his smile accelerates their self-confidence, and his presence boosts their morale. Therefore, അങ്ങനെ അവരെ ആരാ വിളിക്കുന്ന അവരെ എന്താ വിളിക്കുന്ന is none other than a leader. Therefore, leadership is highly sought after, high valued and hot topic of discussion worldwide. Many nations, whether it is political, social, and business organizations, are facing leadership crisis. That is, problems created by wrong leaders and insufficiency of good leaders. അതായത് നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ രാഷ്ട്രീയപരമായിട്ട് എടുക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ പലരുടെ ഇതുണ്ട്, പല ലീഡേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ട്, പലരെ ഫോളോ ചെയ്യുന്നവരുണ്ട്. ഇസിന്റെ ഉമ്മൻചാണ്ടി, പിണറായി വിജയൻ, അങ്ങനെ പല ഇത് ഇല്ലേ, സുരേന്ദ്രൻ, അങ്ങനെ പല ഇതിന് മൂന്ന് പാർട്ടിയുടെ ഇത് എടുക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഇസിന്റെ. സോ അതുപോലെ നരേന്ദ്രമോദി, അങ്ങനെ ആ ഓരോ ഇതിലും അപ്പം ഹീസ് ഹാവിംഗ് ഈച്ച് ആൻഡ് എവറി ലീഡർ ഹാസ് ഹാവിംഗ് സം ഗുഡ് ആസ്പെക്ട് ഓൾസോ ആൻഡ് സം ബാഡ് ആസ്പെക്ട് ഓൾസോ. So there should be some problems that is to be created by the wrong leaders and insufficiency of the good leaders. There should face some leadership crisis. So what is a leader? അതാണ് നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞു വരുന്നത്. Everyone tries to collect the information on how to become effective leaders. We need good leaders to progress in our personal, social, and professional lives. Organizations search the people with the leadership traits in order to attain excellence in their operation. So, organization need to attain with the, what is that? Organization search the people with the leadership traits, qualities. So, organization search the people with the leadership traits to attain the excellence in their operation. People ask themselves and others what makes good the leaders. The stimulus to lead people is the strong will of a leader to attain the goals. Leadership is the ability to move or influence others towards achieving individual or group goals. So, what is a leadership? It is the ability to move or influence others. Ability to move or influence the others in achieving or influence others in achieving individual or group goals. Every women as well as man is not complete in all respects. One may excel in many fields. Means one aspect is having positive attitude, isn't it? Every man and women having not complete in all respects. പൂർണ്ണരല്ല. ചിലവർക്ക് ചിലതിന്റെ ഷോർട്ടേജ് ഉണ്ട്, ചിലവർക്ക് ചിലതിന് നല്ല കഴിവുണ്ട്, isn't it? So one may excel in many fields but may not excel in many others. A leader precisely identifies his deficiencies and takes serious efforts in order to overcome those deficiencies. That is to be compared to a layman who may try to pinpoint the deficiencies of others without attempting to trace the deficiencies of self. Therefore, leaders and followers are closely linked each other, and it is the leader who often initiates the relationship that creates the communication linkages and carries the burden for maintaining the relationship. So, leadership is not superficial or some external gestures in the case of a real leader. So, it is not superficial. സ്വന്തം ഇതിൽ നിന്ന് തന്നെ വരുന്നതാണ് ഇല്ലേ so that is or some external gestures the face okay facial expression adana in the case of a real leader it is an innate phenomenon that originates from the extensive thoughts of the leader which pervades outside him all the external manifestations of a leader are the reflection of the inner currents of his thoughts therefore leadership as a process got two dimensions a visible dimension which is the distinct behavioral trait of a leader, and an invisible dimension which is internal to him that determines his style or way of action. Therefore, what is what are the definition with regard to a leader or a leadership? According to Keith Davis, leadership is the ability to persuade others to seek the defined objectives enthusiastically. It is the human factor which binds a group together and motivates it towards the goals. So, it is the ability to persuade others in order to seek defined objectives. അതായത് എഴുതപ്പെട്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ചില ഒബ്ജക്റ്റീവ്സ് ഉണ്ട് അത് നേടിയെടുക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് persuading or doing the things based on the ability of the leader. So that is the thing leadership. So it is the ability to persuade others to seek some defined objectives enthusiastically. It is the human factor which binds a group together, ഒരു ഗ്രൂപ്പിനെ ഒന്നിച്ച് കൊണ്ടുനടക്കുകയും and also motivates it towards the goals also. According to Peter F. Drucker, management is doing the things right, leadership is doing the right things. So management is doing the things right, നേരായ മാർഗം, and also leadership is doing the right things also. According to B.V. Moore, leadership is the ability to impress the will of the leader on those led and induce the obedience, the respect, the loyalty, and the cooperation also. So, according to B.V. Moore, leadership is the ability to impress the will of the leader. Isn't it? So, leadership is the ability to impress the will of the leader on those led and induce the obedience, the respect, the loyalty, and the cooperation. And according to E.S. Bogatus, leadership is a process in which the activities of many are organized to move in a specific direction by one. So E.S. Bogatus, leadership is a process in which the activities of many are organized in order to move in a specific direction by one. Therefore, I think that this definition is the Keith Davis definition is better. Leadership is the ability to persuade others to seek the defined objectives enthusiastically. It is the human factor that binds a group together and also motivates it towards the goals. So these are the definition with regard to which one? A leadership. Then, in continuation with that, there are some more definitions with this. One is, according to E.B. Reuter, leadership is the ability to persuade or direct men apart from the prestige or power that comes from the office or external circumstances. Whatever be the external background is there, or from the office itself is there, there should be some power as well as the prestige to a particular person. Apart from that, who the ability is having with regard to a direct man, that is the leadership. So it is the ability to persuade or direct a man. ഒരു വ്യക്തി എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ഓക്കെ ഒരു വ്യക്തിയെ directly or persuading the ability within which that person is having apart from the prestige or power that comes from the office or external circumstances. According to Jago, leadership is both a process and a property. The process of leadership is the use of non-coercive influence to direct and coordinate the activities of the members of an organized group towards the accomplishment of group objective. As a property, leadership is the set of the qualities or the characteristics that is attributed to those who have perceived to successfully employ such an influence. So, According to Jago, leadership is both a process and a property. It is a process as well as a property. So, how it is a process? The leadership process means what? It is the use of non-coercive influence to direct and coordinate the activities of the members of an organized group in order to accomplish the group objective. ഒരു particular ഗ്രൂപ്പിന്റെ ഒബ്ജക്റ്റീവ് അക്കംപ്ലിഷ് ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് അതിന്റെ മെമ്പേഴ്സ് എല്ലാവരും കൂടെ to coordinate and direct and thereby due to the non-coercive influence there should be some process. That process is called leadership. That leadership is for what? In order to control the entire thing in that group and thereby accomplishing the group objective. And as a property, it is the set of the qualities or the characteristics that attributes to those who are perceived to successfully employ such an influence. According to S.C. Sarkisian, leadership means to influence others to undertake some form of purposeful action as determined by the leader. So, leadership means to influence others to undertake some form of purposeful action as determined by the leader. So, these are the definitions with regard to, out of that, any one you need to study. And therefore, what are the characteristics with regard to a particular leader? Leadership is the quality that is possessed by a person to influence others. മറ്റുള്ളവരെ ഇൻഫ്ലുവൻസ് ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ഗുണമാണ് ആർക്ക് ഉള്ളത്? ഒരു ലീഡർക്കുള്ളത്. This unique quality stimulates the people to follow such a leader. ഈ ഒരു quality, what is the quality? The quality within which a person influence the others. Such unique quality stimulates the people to follow the leader. Then, leader by exercising his leadership tries to impress the people and induce the obedience, respect, loyalty and cooperation. So, leader by exercising his leadership, ആ ലീഡർഷിപ്പ് ഫോളോ ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആ ഒരു പരിപാടി, അതായത് ലീഡർ എന്നുള്ള അയാളുടെ ക്വാളിറ്റി അയാൾ പെർഫോം ചെയ്യുന്നു. സോ such a case, leaders by exercising his leadership tries to impress the people, ആൾക്കാരെ കയ്യിലെടുക്കാനും impress the people and induce the obedience, the discipline, the respect, the loyalty and the cooperation. എല്ലാവരെയും കൂടെ ഒന്നിച്ച് കൂട്ടിക്കൊണ്ട് പോകാനുള്ള ഒരു കഴിവ്, ആ ഒരു ഇത് he can do that particular thing. So exercising the leadership quality tries to impress the people and induce the obedience, the respect, the loyalty and the cooperation. And the leadership is something which is beyond official authority, power and other external pressures also. So leadership is something which is beyond official authority. ഒരു ലീഡർക്ക് ഒഫീഷ്യലി ഔദ്യോഗികമായിട്ട് എന്താ, they are having the authority, power also and other external pressures in order to perform his duties and functions also. Then leadership enables a person to influence others to act or behave in a particular manner also. So leadership enables a person, ഒരു വ്യക്തിയെ enable ചെയ്യുന്നത്, helping a person to influence others, okay, to act on behalf, act or behave in a particular manner. And also leadership is doing the right things also. ശരിയായ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യുക എന്നുള്ളത് തന്നെയാണ് അതിന്റെ വേറൊരു സവിശേഷത. Then in leadership, the activities of many people are organized to move in a specific direction by a single person. So, activities are there, okay, activities of many people are organized to move in a specific direction, in a correct way towards achieving what? The goal. So specific direction by a single person. ഒറ്റ വ്യക്തിയെ ഉണ്ടാകാൻ പാടുള്ളൂ, ആ വ്യക്തി ആയിരിക്കണം ലീഡർ എന്നുള്ളത്. അല്ലാതെ പലരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ എന്താണ്? That is diverted into groups, several groups. So that is, in leadership, the activities of many people are organized to move in a specific direction by a single person. Then there exists an emotional kind of relationship between the leader and the follower. So there should be an emotional kind of relationship between the leader and the follower. There should be some emotional kind of leadership relationship is there. And leadership is a process of using non-coercive influence over others to accomplish the objectives set by the leader. So It is the process of using non-coercive influence. So how it is? Process of using non-coercive influence and over others to accomplish the objectives set by the leader. And leadership is a property of the leader, which comprises the set of qualities or characteristics possessed by the leader. So once again, what all are the characteristics with regard to a leader? That is, it is the quality possessed by a person to influence others. First thing is that ഒരു ഗുണം അല്ലെ ഒരു കഴിവാണ് എന്തിന്റെ ഒരു വ്യക്തിയിലുള്ള കഴിവ് in order to influence others, then they become a good leader. So this unique quality stimulates the people to follow such a leader. Then leader by exercising his leadership tries to impress the people. ആൾക്കാരെ കയ്യിലെടുക്കാൻ, impressing the people and induce the obedience, the respect, the loyalty and the cooperation among others. Then leadership is something which is beyond official authority, adhikaram, power and other external pressure. Something beyond, അതിനപ്പുറമാണ്. അതായത് അവിടെ ഒരു ഒഫീഷ്യൽ പദവി എന്നുള്ള ആ ഒരു ഇതല്ല. Okay, then leadership enables a person to influence others to act or behave in a particular manner. ഒന്നെങ്കിൽ ഒരു ഏതോ ഒരു രീതിയിൽ പെർഫോം ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മറ്റുള്ളവരെ ഇൻഫ്ലുവൻസ് ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട്. So it enables a person to influence others or to behave in a or others to act or behave in a particular manner. പിന്നെ leadership is doing the right things in the right way. ശരിയായ രീതിയിൽ ശരിയായ സമയത്ത് ശരിയായ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ് എന്തിന്റെ ഒരു പ്രത്യേകത, ലീഡറിന്റെ പ്രത്യേകത. അതുപോലെ in a leadership the activities of many people are organized to move in a specific direction by a single person. അതാണ് ഓർക്കേണ്ടത്. ഒരു സിംഗിൾ പേഴ്സൺ, ഒരൊറ്റ വ്യക്തി ആയിരിക്കണം എന്ത് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. Many activities of many people are organized to move in a specific direction by a single person. That there exists an emotional kind of relationship between the leader and the followers, and leadership is a process of using non-coercive influence over the others in order to accomplish the objectives set by the leader. Leader set ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്ന ഒബ്ജക്റ്റീവ് അത് അച്ചീവ് ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം? There should use a non-coercive influence over others. And also it is a property of the leader that comprises the sets of qualities or characteristics that is to be possessed by the leader. So these are the characteristics with regard to a leader. So today we see what is the definitions with regard to leadership or who is a leader and also the characteristics. Please have a look at today's classes and please clear the doubts. After seeing the video, please comment that I see and put us remarks also. Thank you for that.